Hi guys, it's Anthony here. We're going to have a little bit of a workout today using some of the skills that we would use in gymnastics. Now, these skills are going to be very beneficial for you regardless of what sport you're involved in. So we'd like to see everyone taking part and getting involved with the challenges. Okay. Now, before we start, make sure that you're doing your exercises in a place that is completely safe. I don't want to be blamed for any broken TVs or any holes in walls, so make sure you've got a nice clear space. If you want to do it outside, that's no problem, as long as obviously it's not raining and the grass isn't too wet. Okay, so that's the first thing, get yourselves a nice clean, nice clear space. Okay guys, so the first exercise and skill that we're going to look at is balancing on one foot. Okay, now when we're balancing on one foot, we need to think about three things. The first thing that we need to be thinking about is where we're looking. Okay, to stop us wobbling and to stop us falling over, it makes it much easier if you pick a spot in front of you that isn't going to move. So a picture on a wall or a tree or something that's not going to move. Okay, focus on that and don't take your eyes off it the entire time. The second thing that we're going to think about is what our arms are doing, okay? If we put our arms out to the side, this is going to help us stay balanced. And if we have a little bit of a wobble, we can use our arms to help fix ourselves, okay? And the last thing that we're going to think about is the three spots on our foot. If you imagine, on the foot that's going to be on the floor, if you have three spots, so one on your heel, one here on the ball of your foot, underneath your big toe, and one here on the ball of your foot underneath your little toe. If you think about pushing those three spots into the floor all at the same time, that's going to help keep the leg that's on the floor nice and steady, and it should hopefully stop you wobbling, okay? So, we'll start off nice and simple. Feet together, arms by your side. Look at the spot in front of you, arms to the side, and then just slowly lift one leg up into the air and see if you can hold it without doing any wobbling. And we want to try and hold it for 3 seconds, because in gymnastics all skills, all moves are held for 3. Okay, so have a little bit of a practice at that. Arms out to the side, looking straight in front, and slowly lift that leg up and hold for 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good, very good. Now, what we can do is we can try and make this a little bit harder. If the leg in front is straight, that's going to make the balance a little more difficult to do, okay? So we'll try that with the straight leg. So pick our spot in front, arms to the side, and lift your leg up. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Okay, so guys, for our first challenge, what I want to see is lots of photos and lots of videos of everyone doing their one leg balance, okay? So let's get creative. How many different ways can we find the balance on one foot? Can we have a leg up the front? What about the leg up the side? Or who's going to be brave enough to try an arabesque and post it on Facebook? So I want to see everyone comments below, photos and videos, one leg balance. Okay guys, so for our next skill, we're going to have a look at 2 very important shapes in gymnastics, okay? The first shape is called dish and the second shape is called arch. And the reason these skills are very important in gymnastics is because we use them in nearly every single thing that we do. But in order for us to be able to do these moves, these shapes really, really well, we need to have very strong tummy muscles, very strong core muscles. So we're going to have a look at the shapes first, and then we'll look at a couple of exercises that we can do that's going to help us build our core muscles. Okay, so dish, I'll show you this way so that you can see, is just lying on our back, and we lift our shoulders and our arms and our head off, and our legs. So we're just balancing on the very bottom of our back. So we're here in this position. Okay? Now, when we're doing our dish, it's very important that we don't have a hole or a gap between the bottom of our back and the floor. So I'm going to show you a little trick that you can use to help get you into a really good dish position. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start off in a tuck position here. So land on your back, lift your knees up into your chest and your tummy, and put your hands on your knees. And then just let go, but keep your arms here, and very slowly straighten out your legs. Now, we need to make sure that this part of our back is pushed into the floor as hard as we can. And this is a dish position here. If you want to try and make it a wee bit more difficult, you can bring your arms up by your ears. Okay, so the next shape then we'll have a look at is an arch shape. So an arch is basically where we land our tummy and we lift everything up so that we're just balancing on our belly button, okay? So if we just lie down on your belly, arms up by your ears, and we're just going to lift arms and feet up at the same time, and we just hold here. Now, making sure we're squeezing our bottoms and our leg muscles really super tight. Arms are here, and that's going to be the arch shape, okay? Now, what we can do to try and make things a little more difficult is we can combine dish and arch. So we'll start off in a dish shape, hold it for 3, and then we're going to roll over to the side into arch shape. Now, when we're doing this, we can't let our legs or our arms touch the floor. So I'll show you so you can see what it looks like. We'll start off in dish. 1, 2, 3, and roll over to arch. 1, 2, 3. Okay guys, so now we're going to do a few exercises that's going to help us build up the strength in our core muscles or our tummy muscles. And it's also going to make our dish and our arch really, really good, really easy, okay? So the first exercise we're going to do is sit-ups or crunches, okay? Depending on how easy or how difficult you want to make it. So for the sit-ups, what we're going to do is we're going to lie back on our backs, flat on our backs, have our feet pulled in towards our bottom and our knees bent, and we're just going to put our hands on our legs, and we're going to just try and sit up, touch the top of your knees and back down, okay? So we'll have 7 of those to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay guys, well done. If we want to make it a little bit more difficult, we can change the sit-ups to crunches. So for crunches, what we do is we start off in a dish position, and then we lift all the way up so that we're in a tuck, and we go back out to dish position. It's very important that you don't lie down and you don't let your shoulders touch the floor when we're doing the crunches. So I'll show you one just so you can see what it looks like. You start off in dish, and you come all the way up to here and back down. So up and down. If you want to do, as I say, if you want to make it a wee bit more difficult, then do crunches instead of sit-up. Okay guys, the next exercise we're going to do is we're going to spell our names using our toes. So, all I want to see is if you lie back on your elbows, squeezing your tummy muscles, lift your feet off the floor. And we're going to use our feet like a pen and just write our names. So, A, N, T, H, O, N, Y. Now, if you guys are lucky to have a very short name, I have a really long name, then try and spell both your first name and your surname, okay? You will feel it a little bit in your tummy muscles, and the more you're trying to do it, the more letters you're trying to write, the more difficult it's going to become. So what I would like to see is if you can really try and push through the pain and not let your feet touch the floor. Your tummy muscles will get so much stronger for it, okay? Okay guys, that's really great work so far on the sit-ups and the crunches, and then with writing our names as well. The last exercise we're going to have a little look at today is press-ups, okay? Because we want to make sure that we're not forgetting about our arms. Our arms are very important as well in gymnastics. So we're going to look at press-ups, but I'm being very nice, and I'm going to allow you to do mini press-ups today because I want you to really think about the shape. All right, so what I want to see is if you start off on your knees, arms in front, and I'm going to show you more from the side so you can see. When we're doing our mini press-ups, we want to have a nice flat, straight line along our back, down and our legs to our knees. Okay, so we don't want to be sticking our bottoms up like this. We want to have our hips tucked in underneath. And press-ups, we go down and up. So we're going to try 7 of those. All right, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay guys, that's really, really good work. And the stronger you get, the more of these you're going to be able to do. So we can try and aim for 10, 15, 20 press-ups. 10, 15, 20 crunches and sit-ups. The more effort you put in, the more you're going to get out of it. Okay, that's really, really great work. Okay guys, so for my second challenge, I want to see how many press-ups you can do in 30 seconds. So you're going to need a grown-up's help with this because they're going to need to time you. We have to do it in the same position that we would do in our mini press-ups in. So knees on the floor. Okay, not sticking our bottoms up into the air, so have a nice straight line going down your back and into your legs. And the grown-up presses go. You get 30 seconds, and I want to see how many you can do. Okay? So everybody get involved. Take this on a video. If it's not video, it doesn't count. And then comment in the comments below. I want to see who can do the most in 30 seconds. Guys, really well done. That was excellent work from everybody today. I hope you all found it enjoyable. Now, more importantly, I hope you found it beneficial. As I said at the very start, it doesn't matter what sport you're involved in. I come from gymnastics, but the exercises that we were doing are going to be great no matter what sport you're doing. So do get involved. Make sure you take part in the challenges, and most importantly, make sure you're commenting below. Well done, guys.